No, answer the question. No, answer the question. If you have to submit to a man also along with God, then that means that you have a middleman that you have to submit to, right?
But Muhammad never said,
Johnny,
you need me to go to
Johnny,
heaven.
I'm going to give you one last chance to answer my very clear question.
Welcome back to this channel. In this video, a Muslim man got trapped by claiming that Christianity is fake because it has Jesus Christ as the mediator for all mankind before God. The moment Godlogic showed him from the Quran that all Muslims must have to submit to Muhammad as their mediator to access Allah, he immediately became dishonest. Please, my single request to you is to click on the subscribe button, like the video, and drop your thought at the comments section. I will greatly appreciate you. Thanks for watching. God bless you.
And it didn't make sense to me, this whole idea where I had to, you know what I mean?
That's what it was?
Associate three things with, yep, that was the whole idea where I couldn't associate three things. I just want to believe in just one higher power and not have to deal with the middleman, you know what I mean?
Well, you are dealing with the middleman. You got to deal with Muhammad. That's your middleman.
Yeah, but the only thing with Muhammad is I don't have to worship him, you know what I mean?
But you have to you have to submit to Muhammad with full submission or else you're not a believer. There's your middleman.
I mean, submitting is different from worshiping.
Really?
I can follow him just like I have no reason following Jesus' teaching, but doesn't mean I have to worship Jesus.
Do you think that you can cannot submit to Muhammad with full submission, with no resistance to his decisions, and still be a believer?
But in the Quran, it doesn't say that I have to worship Muhammad.
You're missing my question, Johnny. Listen to my question.
Yes.
Will not submitting to Muhammad with your full heart take you out of Islam?
No, I mean I have to submit to Muhammad as my last messenger.
Yeah, so there's your middleman. There's your middleman.
But I don't have to worship him. It's different.
Well, you have to.
I respect Muhammad.
Are you able to disagree with Muhammad with anything that he said?
If I disagree with Muhammad, I mean I don't understand fully what he said or not. I'm still studying.
Are you? That's what I asked. Are you able to disagree with Muhammad on anything that he says? Are you allowed to do that?
Based on the message that he brought to us, no.
No, anything in his life. Whenever Muhammad says or does something, are you allowed to disagree with it?
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of things Prophet Muhammad is said based on the hadith that's not true though. So I can't just say what he said or not.
I'm talking about the authentic things that we can confirm. Can you ever disagree with Muhammad?
Can I ever disagree with Muhammad? I mean, yes, in a way I could, but doesn't mean I go to hell.
Well, you will. I mean, you will go to hell if you disagree with him. You're not allowed to disagree.
That's not true. That's not true. I mean, there is.
All right. So let me before we get into this, I just wanted to show you this.
Can we first talk about the thingy?
Yeah, but I wanted to show you this because you said that Christianity. You said you.
Yeah, but I want to talk about that verse.
My brother Johnny. I need you to relax.
Yes.
Let's let each other speak. Do not talk over me, okay? Let's let each other speak, okay? This is what your Quran says, because the reason why I'm bringing this up is because you said, you can't hear me? Now his phone's messing up.
Yeah, hello?
You can't hear me?
There? I can hear you now.
Okay. So the reason why I'm showing you this is because you said that you reject Christianity because you just wanted a religion that didn't have a middleman, but you could just believe in the one higher power and you're good to go. Okay, so I'm showing you this verse. This is what the Quran says, and I'm showing you that by that logic, you need to reject Islam. It says, but no, by your Lord, they will not be true believers until they make you, O Muhammad, judge in all of their disputes and find within themselves no resistance against any of your decisions and submit with full submission.
Okay, that's fine. Yes.
You said that's fine? So you have a middleman.
Yeah, that's fine because I'm not worshiping him. I don't need Muhammad to go to heaven.
You are. There's your middleman.
Because it says in the Quran, it says the only person I need to go to heaven is Allah.
But I just read you the Quran that you can't be a believer without Muhammad. So you have a middleman.
There's a different believing something. I believe that he was the last prophet. I'm not denying that.
Yeah, but you have to submit to him. That's not enough. You have to submit to Muhammad. I can submit to him,
but I'm not worshiping him.
But
submitting is different from
Johnny,
worshiping.
Johnny, I think you're missing it again. Let me just say it nice and slow and clear for you. According to your Quran, you cannot be a believer in Allah unless you submit and agree with everything Muhammad says and does.
Yes.
So you have a middleman that connects you with Allah. If you disagree with anything Muhammad says, you can't get to Allah. Do you see that?
Yes, I understand.
So you have a middleman.
Okay.
So
if you want to put it that way,
so are you going to reject Islam now?
But it's different because Muhammad is not God.
Oh, it's different now. Oh, it's worse then. It's worse.
Muhammad is not God.
Since Muhammad is not God, he's just a man. He's just a mere man.
Muhammad clearly says, I'm not God.
Hold on, Johnny. The fact that you have a mere man as your road to Allah as being a believer is worse than having three persons who are divine and united in their divinity, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. That's much worse. That you have to submit to a mere man and not submit to God.
Listen, if Jesus came and said, listen, I'm just a prophet, you have to follow what I do to get to God, I would be a Christian right now. But no, that's not what it says. That's what Islam says. Islam says I have to follow Muhammad to get to God. Yes, I'll do that. But Jesus says
I got you. There it is. Right
yes,
there.
It's different.
So,
that's a big difference.
So do you see? I just wanted to show you. I knew that you were going to like double down on this. I just wanted to show you, Johnny, your double standard. You accuse Christianity of having to have a middleman to get to God, and you wanted a religion that just where you could just believe in one higher power and you're good to go. However, you joined a religion where that's not the case, but you're okay with it. It's even worse because it's a mere man that you have to submit to in order to get to God. So you're cool with that. It's cool when you all do it in Islam, but it's a problem when we have to submit to one of the persons of the Trinity in the Christianity. That's okay. I just wanted to point that out. It's all good.
No, I understand that, but that's where the confusion happens for me is because, like I said, like I told you, if Jesus, if in the Bible it says, well, listen, I am just a messenger. I am the best of the messengers. Everything I do, as long as you follow me, you'll get to the Father. I have no issue with that. I can do that because that's one of the verses in the Bible. It says the head of every man is Jesus, right? I believe in that verse. I believe in the fact that we need Jesus to get to the Father.
You don't believe that verse.
I believe in that verse to get.
No, you don't. You reject Jesus.
For me, I understand that. For me,
you reject Jesus.
Muhammad
what do you mean? What do you mean that
Muhammad
you accept that verse?
To Allah. Muhammad is the
Johnny,
way to Allah.
what do you mean that you accept that verse? You literally reject Jesus. What are you talking about?
I understand that. I'm saying is that's where the confusion with Christianity comes is the whole Trinity.
There's nobody that's confused except you because you joined a religion, Johnny. Johnny, you're the only one that's confused because you were never a Christian by your own admission. And then said that you reject Christianity because there's a middleman that you have to get to in order to get to God. Yet you're saying that you accept a religion that has a middleman in order to get to God. Do you see how you're the confused one?
But yes. The only difference is Jesus is claiming to be God. Muhammad is not.
So that's worse. It's worse when you have to submit to a man instead of submitting to just straight up God.
I'm not submitting to a man. I'm not submitting. I'm just following his teachings.
You just said that you're submitting to Muhammad. What are you talking
That's your
about?
Words.
Are you okay?
That's your words. That's your words. I'm saying I'm following his teachings.
Did you not just say 2 seconds ago that you submit to Muhammad?
Because I'm just agreeing with what you're saying. I'm go ahead.
Did you not 2 seconds ago just say you submit to Muhammad?
But this is your words. You're telling me to say that.
Johnny, did you not say 2 seconds ago that you submit to Muhammad? Did you say that?
We only submit to Allah.
Okay. So, all right. If you submit to Muhammad, then that religion is false, really, right?
Because this is the way you word it. It's not submission. We follow.
Okay, I got you. It's not submission.
We follow his teaching.
So if you have to submit to a man, then that religion is false. Is that right?
Is the way. Let me see. Show me the verse.
No, answer the question. No, answer the question. If you have to submit to a man also along with God, then that means that you have a middleman that you have to submit to, right?
But Muhammad never said,
Johnny,
you need me to go to heaven.
I'm going to give you one last chance to answer my very clear question. One last chance.
Because you're not answering my question.
You're right. You know what? You're right. I'm not answering your question. You're right. Take care of yourself. They already got you. You're already brainwashed in 8 months.
I put a verse for you to answer that
8
Muhammad
months of brainwashing. Take care of yourself. What you have demonstrated, Johnny, is that you're not worthy of me going through the Bible with you because you're too dishonest. You're too disingenuous. You're flip-floppy. You flip-flop on your logic and your words. You apply double standards. So there's no point in me going through the Bible with you and showing you how you're bringing up a false verse that to try to apply to Muhammad. It's no point because you're already dishonest with your own book. 8 months of brainwashing. Guys, I want you guys to know, whenever you're if you're thinking about becoming a Muslim, if you're thinking about saying that shahada, that's what you become. Johnny was a perfect example of what happens to the human brain and the human psyche when you become a Muslim. Dishonest, deceptive, disingenuous, and dodgy. That's what happens when you become a Muslim. So beware. I'm just here to spread awareness. That's all.
And he literally said that he submits to Muhammad.
Literally said that.
That's going to be a clip later, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Allah's little Hubbard going to be on that.
Hope you enjoyed this debate. What you just saw is clear. Obviously, the Muslims would want to always argue without knowledge. Here, we see how the same logic just got backfired on him and he immediately became dishonest. He knew that if he agrees with Godlogic, that a religion that has a middleman before God would be false, and that would likewise mean Islam is false too, he immediately became insincere. May God have mercy on all the Muslims all around the world. From my observations, most Muslims thought being faithful to Muhammad, even if it means to dodge the truth, would still grant them eternity anyways. This is so sad. Please don't forget to support this channel by your likes and super thanks. Thanks for watching. God bless you.